Hi everyone, just wanted to give you a quick view of a range of moisture conditions in some of the experiments that I have going on at home this semester. So I have everywhere from what I would say is, critically dry to just saturated to too much moisture. And I just wanted to give you a visual for any of us who are not using the weights to determine when to water this semester. Hopefully, this will provide a good visual cue for when you should be watering your Jiffies. So for comparison, these are the Jiffies that were just saturated 2 days ago. And I'm just going to pinch the sides of them. And when I do that, I can feel the moisture through the mesh. So there is still moisture in that soil. If you think of, rich forest soils and how they feel like they kind of stick to your hands because of that moisture in them, that's how this feels. So I know they were just watered, and I can feel that they were just watered. In this container, these Jiffies have not been watered since, for 7 days now. And when I pinch them, there is no moisture coming through. So the soil is still soft, but at the top here, you can see when I pinch it, those particles really fall apart instead of, again, going back to our saturated ones, at the top here, the particles stay, held together. Okay, here where those particles are cracking apart, that can be a good visual cue that you need to water your Jiffies. And again, pinching the sides all the way down, if you don't feel some of that moisture, then it may be time to water. So what I'm going to do is I've got my water here. I've got room temperature water because that's what they say plants like. And I'm just going to pour it into that container and let these Jiffies soak up that water. So I'll leave the water in there for 20 to 30 minutes. And at that point, once the top of the Jiffies has been saturated or moistened at least, then I will dump the rest of the water out because we don't want them sitting in water. I have another set here, and I don't know if you can see, but there's just the slightest bit of mold that started on the Jiffies. So these are the ones that I had in the bags, and I have removed the bags off of the top because I think there was too much moisture in there, and that's when we get mold, is when there's too much moisture. So I'm hoping that, just removing the excess humidity and moisture from the bottom of the bag will help correct this mold issue. If not, I'm going to spray it with a little bit of peroxide. So, I wanted to try a range of things to show you. If anyone's going to sacrifice their experiments, I want it to be me and not you. But that gives you a visual cue for well watered, need to water, and over watered. If you have questions about what your Jiffies look like, please send me an email anytime, and you can send me some photos and we can figure out what you should do with yours. I don't know if you can see how much water those Jiffies have drank already, but they were quite thirsty. Hope you're having a great day, everyone.